Hi to all. Today we are going to discuss about electrical measurements, the important topics in syllabus, how to prepare for exam. That is JNTU Anantapur syllabus according to electrical measurements syllabus, how to prepare for external examination. I think now we prepared very well about electrical measurements, but by seeing this video you will get some idea how to prepare by watching the syllabus. That is electrical measurements, the syllabus regarding. In the unit 1 measuring instruments, it is the basic chapter for electrical measurements, because all measuring instruments, how they are working, basic principles will be studied in measuring instruments. From this you can expect so many questions from unit 1. The important questions are PMMC. What is voltmeter, what is ammeter, what is PMMC instrument, it is very important. What is the deflecting torque equation, what is error, what are the errors in present in PMMC instrument, dynamometer type, moving iron type. 3 types of instruments. Any one question will come from 10 marks question, and 2 marks questions may be come from what are the deflecting torque, controlling torque, what are the different errors. 2 marks questions may be come from these instruments. Errors and how to reduce the errors. What is swamping resistance? Swamping resistance is the instrument where for the PMMC instrument we are connecting the swamping resistance in series with that to reduce the temperature error. Range extension, ammeter shunts, but shunts and multipliers, what is ammeter shunt, what is voltmeter multipliers. 2 marks question may become, but 10 marks questions we can't expect from range extension, that is ammeter shunts and multipliers. We can't 10 marks questions may not be come from range extension, but PMMC dynamometer type instrument and moving iron. PMMC instrument consists, already made a video. It consists of permanent magnets and coil moving, and springs are the 2 controlling torques, on damping torque, electromagnetic damping for PMMC instrument. Range extension, how to extend the range. Basics you have to know. An ammeter shunt, ammeter can be extended by use of shunt, whereas voltmeter can be extended the range by using multiplier. The range extension is by using multiplier we can extend the range. And another 10 marks question may be come from these instruments. 3 instruments you will get 10 marks. 10 marks you will get from these instruments. Otherwise, if you know entirely what is CRO, it is the totally comes under CRO. The CRO, how it works, what are the block diagrams, what are the parts in it, how the CRO functions. What is time-based generator? It is very important. CRO. Time-based generator is the main. It is also known as a sweep generator. A ramp wave will be produced in time-based generator by the one circuit. It can be explained. Time-based generator. And another is a CRO CRT block diagram. CRO, what are the parts? Horizontal, vertical, CRT, all comes under CRO. But in CRT, what are the parts? Cathode ray tube, CRT is. What are the parts in CRT? That is very important. The parts of CRT you can know. Electron gun, it consists of horizontal deflection plates, vertical deflection plates, and electron gun. After that, electrons moves, it fluorescent screen will be bombarded. When electron touches the fluorescent screen, it will give. How the CRT works, that also important. 10 marks question may be come from CRO or CRT. If you know the CRO entirely, one of the part is CRT, then you can easily write CRO. And on 2 marks questions may be come from Lissajous patterns also. Measurement of phase and frequency, that is Lissajous patterns. Lissajous pattern also important. For 2 marks they will give one Lissajous pattern, identify or calculate or find out the frequency of unknown frequency, they will give. That's about Unit 1 measurements. The important things are instruments, any 3 types of instruments we are using: moving iron, 2 types of moving iron instrument, any one will come, or PMMC or dynamometer. For all these we have to prepare controlling torque, deflecting torque and torque equations also for these 3. For these 3 you must prepare controlling torque also, because after drawing the PMMC instrument, simply you are writing the theory, you won't get full marks. You have to write the torque equation also. For moving iron instrument, TD equal to 1 by 2 I square dl by dt, that is based on inductance. Moving iron instruments are used for AC measurements as well as DC. Inductance will come in moving iron instruments. Phase and frequency Lissaw's pattern. These are the various important topics related to measuring instruments. Coming to another second unit, DC and AC bridges. These are very important bridges for competitive examination also. This unit 2 is important. According to measurements, you can gain easily in GATE also, up to 6 to 8 marks or 8 to 10 marks you can get from DC and AC bridges, 6 to 8 marks. What are the measurement methods? What are the bridges? How to measure the various parameters of electrical resistance, inductance, capacitance, like that. In this chapter, first off is DC bridges, next off is AC bridges. DC bridges are mostly 2 bridges only we are studying. One is Wheatstone bridge, another one Kelvin's double bridge. Mostly from 2 marks, what are the resistance, how the resistances are classified. That is measurement of low resistance, medium resistance, high resistance. If the resistance is below 0 to 1 ohm, it is known as low resistance, high resistance and medium resistance. From this topic you will get 2 marks questions. What are the classification of resistance? What is the range of medium resistance? How to measure? What are the methods to measure the medium resistance? Medium resistance can be measured by using Wheatstone bridge, whereas low resistance can be measured by Kelvin's double bridge. Kelvin's double bridge is used for measurement of low resistance, Kelvin's bridge. Whereas medium resistance is Wheatstone bridge method, ammeter, voltmeter method, so many methods. I already made a video on DC and AC bridges. You can check in playlist. And 10 marks question may be come from sensitivity of Wheatstone bridge. It is very important. Sensitivity of Wheatstone bridge or Kelvin's double bridge, measurement of low resistance. These 2 topics only you can expect for 10 marks. What is the bridge sensitivity? The change of resistance. If a small change in resistance, how the bridge delta R by R is the small change in resistance. For that, how the bridge operates, that can be Wheatstone bridge, sensitivity of Wheatstone bridge display. Coming to high resistance methods, loss of charge method and ammeter voltmeter method, so many methods are there. You can check that what are the various methods. First of all, remember all the methods, which method is used for which purpose. Then you can get key idea, you can write easily. Okay, preparation of Kelvin's bridge or sensitivity of Wheatstone bridge or Wheatstone bridge. It is very simple one, Wheatstone bridge, already you studied earlier classes. Loss of charge method or Megger method, also high resistance method. High resistance means more than 100 kilo ohm, that is high resistance. Loss of charge method or Megger method we can use. Measurement of inductance. Coming to AC bridges, first part is DC bridges. From that you can get 10 marks 1 question, and second part is AC bridges, Maxwell's, Anderson's, measurement of capacitance, loss angle by Discourse bridge, Wien's bridge, sharing bridge. From this there are so many bridges, AC bridges. For this you can expect Anderson's bridge or Maxwell's capacitance bridge. Maxwell's capacitance bridge, for that phasor diagram and derivation, or you will get numerical problem. They will give some values of a bridge, identify the bridge and do the simplification and draw the phasor diagram. For every bridge, not only DC bridges, AC bridges also used to measure the inductance and phase angle also. The conditions for AC bridge balance 2 marks questions will come. 2 marks questions may be there. For this you will get 2 marks questions. What are the conditions for AC bridge? Which bridge is used for measurement of frequency? Wind bridge used for measurement of frequency. Capacitance is measured by sharing bridge. HV, LV. You will get mostly Maxwell's capacitance bridge or Wien's bridge, Anderson's. If you prepare 3, you will get at least 1 question. This is about DC and AC bridges. The next chapter is Unit 3, measurement of power and energy. Power can be measured by wattmeter, energy can be measured by energy meter. What is the construction of single page dynamometer wattmeter? That may be 10 marks questions will come. If you understand dynamometer type wattmeter, you will get easily idea about 3-phase energy meter, 3-phase wattmeter or double element wattmeter. A current coil and pressure coil both are comes under one element. Double element means 2 current coils, 2 pressure coils. Those will be called double element. 3 element means 3-phase wattmeter. 3-phase wattmeter with 2 elements and T elements is available. 10 marks question may be expected from single phase dynamometer type wattmeter. That may be double element, 3 element. And 2 marks questions may be come from what are the errors in wattmeter. What are the error due to pressure coil inductance? How to reduce the measurement? How to reduce the error in wattmeter? And torque equations. For every instrument you must write torque equation, then only you will get 10 marks. 10 out of 10 you will get 8 to 9 marks. Coming to energy meter. In energy meter you will get single phase induction type energy meter, 3-phase energy meter also. If you understand single phase induction type energy meter, you can easily answer single phase energy meter. What are the parts? Driving parts, braking parts, and what is the braking torque, driving torque equation? In energy meter, driving torque is proportional to energy. When the energy consumption is more, the torque will increase. It rotates more. How the energy meter works? 3-phase energy meter is nothing but 3-element energy meter or 2-element energy meter. A common spindle will be connected. From this you will get at least 10 marks from wattmeter and energy meters. As the name says, according to the chapter, you will get 10 marks. Energy meter, all power wattmeter. From the wattmeter or energy meter, you will get 10 marks question. What are the errors in energy meter? You will get 2 marks questions. Creeping error, lead lag adjustment. Why the holes are drilled on disc of aluminum disc? The holes are drilled on aluminum disc to reduce creeping error. Whereas lead lag adjustment is provided. A shading bands are provided. By adjusting the shading bands, the driving torque can be improved. The phase angle. These are the important topics in measurement of power and energy. If you prepare wattmeter, energy meter thoroughly, you will get 10 marks easily. Anyone you can write. If you prepare only half, that is wattmeter, if you omit this syllabus energy meter, that may be you will lose some marks, because if you prepare 2 energy meter and wattmeter, you will get maximum marks, which topic you know very well. The questions may be come from not directly, they will give some other method, then you have to answer. Hence you have to prepare thoroughly about unit 3 also. Coming to unit 4, instrument transformers and potentiometers. Here also 2 topics are there. One is instrument transformers, the transformers which are used in conjunction with the meters to extend the meters to measure the voltage and currents. We are called as current transformer, potential transformer. Current transformer and potential transformer. In this current transformer, phasor diagram, ratio error, phase angle error, all if you prepare CT and PT, 2 derivations. If you know the derivation of CT, ratio and phase angle error, the same if you write for PT also, you will get marks. CT, ratio error and phase angle error, that is very important. You will get 10 marks. 10 marks will come from ratio error and phase angle error along with phasor diagram. Already phasor diagram of CT, you can know that by extending the no load current, that is no load current, equivalent circuit also important. To draw the phasor diagram, you must consider equivalent circuit. It is a very large question. 10 marks questions will come from CT and PT. PT also different errors. From those errors, you will get 2 marks question. What is the burden on CT? What is burden on PT? How the CT works, how the PT works. If you know, if you prepare total CT and PT, you will get 10 marks question easily. Ratio and phase angle error is very important. The ratio and phase angle error of CT is important. What are the design considerations? All this will be just to know only. You won't get question about this. Design of CT and PT, bar type, wound type, so many types. Coming to another topic, potentiometers. Potentiometers, from this you will get easily 10 marks because the only diagram and theoretical explanation. Potentiometer is instrument which is used to measure the unknown voltage. Here we are using basic slide wire potentiometer to understand purpose. First we have to know what is basic slide wire potentiometer, but it is not in syllabus. Crompton's potentiometer directly the syllabus is, but if you understand the basic slide wire, you will get easily about Crompton's potentiometer. Crompton's potentiometer, it is a DC potentiometer. From AC or DC you will get anyone. Mostly you will get DC Crompton's potentiometer 10 marks. Coming to AC potentiometer, polar is important. That is 10 marks questions will come from these two topics. Whereas 2 marks questions will come from what is standardization. Standardization of potentiometer, making direct reading, adjusting working current of potentiometer, that is standardization. What are the applications of AC potentiometers, or what are the applications of DC potentiometers? Potentiometers not only used for measurement of voltage, some applications also given. Applications are measurement of power also, measurement of resistance also by use of potentiometer. Simply writing 2 or 3 points for 2 marks you will get, but concentrate 10 marks questions about this. Coming to magnetic measurements, unit 5, how to prepare magnetic measurements. It is very simple chapter. You can easily get full marks, 10 marks, because it's a totally diagrammatic manner. If you represent whatever be the question, 10 marks question from 10 marks question from unit 5, you have to represent diagram, flux meter diagram, ballistic galvanometer diagram, that is also important. Coming to ballistic galvanometer construction, ballistic galvanometer, flux meter, both comparisonly just small modifications are there. If you are on a flux meter or ballistic galvanometer, equation of motion, these questions will come 10 marks. From this you will get 10 marks. And another one is determination of BH loops or hysteresis loops. 6-point method, that means step-by-step method it is, and method of reversal. From these 3 topics, one is meters, ballistic galvanometer, flux meter, equation of motion. From these 2 topics, method of reversal, 6-point method or step-by-step method. But prepare this also, but chances of this question, AC testing, iron loss of Bower samples, maybe less chance. Method of reversal, 6-point method, anyone you will get 10 marks question. This is the syllabus regarding unit 5 magnetic measurements. Now the important questions again we will repeat. The important questions regarding electrical measurements from unit 3 onwards we are discussing already. First and second units, the important things you know. Unit 3, measurement of power and energy. What are the important questions? Explain single phase electrodynamometer wattmeter and derive torque equation. That is the first question. Write short notes on 3-phase power factor meter with the diagram and necessary equations. Dynamometer type power factor meter. Next, another one is deflecting torque, controlling torque. Derive the expression for deflecting torque in single phase induction type energy meter. Show that deflection is maximum when phase angle between two fluxes is 90 degrees. That is the energy meter construction. According to the construction, by adjusting the shading bands, you will get 90 degrees. What are the errors in induction type energy meter? How they are compensated? What is transfer instrument? It is very important topic. Define transfer instrument, or what do you know about, or what is transfer instrument? Dynamometer type instrument is known as transfer instrument. We are using in AC. We are calibrating in DC and transfer to measurement of AC. Hence, it is known as transfer instrument. Dynamometer type instruments are known as transfer instrument. These are the important questions in Unit 3. To get maximum marks, my suggestion is prepare entire syllabus. According to that, write what are the questions you know very well. Coming to Unit 4, measurement of instrument transformers and potentiometers. 2 marks and 10 marks questions all are explained here. Compare CT and PT. What is the comparison CT and PT? Or elucidate the comparison between current transformer and potential transformers. Determine the phase angle and ratio error. Already I told you, ratio error, phase angle of CT is important along with phasor diagram. Define potential transformer and various ratios used. Derive the phase angle and ratio error potential transformer. If you know CT, phase angle and ratio error, then the similarly way we can derive the potential transformer too. Define potentiometer. Elucidates standardization of potentiometer, or how to do standardization of potentiometer. Standardization means making the potentiometer direct reading. Write the applications of DC potentiometers. Measurement of voltage, measurement of current, measurement of resistance, measurement of voltage drops, measurement of power also we can use by the use of DC potentiometer, or calibration of PMMC instruments. Explain the principal of operation of DC Cromptons or AC potentiometer, coordinate or polar type or Cromptons. You will get 5 marks or 10 marks question. 2 marks questions maybe come from. If you know the 10 marks questions very well, 10 marks topics very well, you can easily answer 2 marks questions. Coming to Unit 5, what are ballistic tests? The ballistic tests are nothing but DC tests. By the use of DC supply, we are doing this test. Ballistic galvanometer we are using. DC tests are known as ballistic tests. These are used to measure. What are the purpose of ballistic tests? DC tests to measure the already explained in Unit 5. What are the ballistic tests? What are we are using? Explain about construction details of ballistic galvanometer and flux meter. Anyone will come. Describe the methods for determination of BH curve for a magnetic material using method of reversals. These are the important questions related to Unit 5. If you know 10 marks questions very well, you can easily answer 2 marks questions also, because in the topics, if you prepare very well, you can easily answer the 2 marks questions also. To get maximum marks, my suggestion is prepare entirely. To prepare entire syllabus, and not only the textbooks, watch the textbooks, refer the textbooks, prepare your notes. Before going to exam, half an hour, see all the notes, rough notes what you prepared, and recollect the matter, and represent the first question, the best impression. Use the sketches also to highlight, and write the questions. Question number is important. Specify the question number clearly. Suppose 10 marks question, A, B are there, 1A, 1B, like that. You represent question number. Thank you.